with Scheana Shay from Vanderpump Rules and DJ Shangela Pierce. Season 2 of We're Here is airing on HBO and HBO Max. Archie Gottesman is from Jew Belong. She's the co-founder. Check out their campaign, Jew Belong, or Jew Be Gone, Jew Belong's national campaign to fight Jewish hate, which we very much need. Scheana Shay, Alana C. wants to know, what is with you and large canvas wall portraits? First your wedding photos, and now your maternity photos, and is Brock a fan of them too?
Yes, he's a fan. They're gorgeous photos. Like, why is it okay for LVP to have photos of her, but like not me? You know?
You know what? There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Shanji Rich from Durham, North Carolina said, I saw your show, Shangela is Shook, in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And you were amazing. Is there any place in the world that you've performed where you felt maybe the audience wasn't totally getting what you were doing, or you really had to adapt on the fly? I have to think that's the story of being a drag queen almost, that sometimes your audience maybe doesn't totally get it. And I think it recurs in your series on HBO, right?
Well, maybe for some.
Okay.
But not for Shannon. But I will say this. In our show, We're Here, it's about community, and it's about bringing these communities of support out for people who've never done drag before. So they get on stage, and people are excited to see them. And if they feel prepared, that's my job. It's to prepare them and let them do it. And thank you for coming in Hong Kong. You know, I've been all over. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Scheana, Amanda's fake ID tweeted, do you think James ever paid Sandoval back for putting together his entire engagement?
I don't think he needed to. I think Sandoval did that willingly. He wanted to.
Shangela, Diane O, whatever happened to your niece you coached in an episode of Toddlers and Tiaras back when she was 9? Is she still doing pageants?
Great question. She's 19 now. She won a pageant in Colorado, but she's in college. She's a sophomore now. She's in a sorority. She's fabulous. Haley, I love you. Mwah.
All right. Let's go back to our virtual fans. Angela from New York has a question for Scheana Shay.
Cadoos, Andy.
Cadoos.
Oh, cadoos.
Shangela and Scheana, you guys are looking wonderful. I just want to ask Miss Scheana, my question's for you. So what was your reaction to Lala and Charli's fight in Palm Springs? And why do you think Lala is going so hard towards her?
I think once Lala understood where Charli was coming from, there's a lot more to the story with Charli's family trauma, then it was made a little more clear. But I mean, I've been really close with Charli, so I knew the whole backstory. And when Lala was coming at her, I was just like, oh, but you don't know. So I was happy that Charli was able to explain that. You didn't see all of it, but once Charli explained all of it, you understood where she was coming from.
All right, let's go to Andrea from Washington, D.C. with a question for Shangela.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Scheana. Hi, Shangela. How are you guys today?
Great.
My question's for Shangela.
Okay.
Are the rumors true that your iconic fight with Mimi I'm First was actually a lot worse than it looked like on TV?
Oh.
And where do the two of you stand today?
Well, I haven't spoken to Mimi recently. However, we've hung out since that was in season 3. That was in 2010. And I will tell you that I always wish her the best, and she always, I think, does the same for me. She lives on one coast. I live in Paris, Texas, and LA, so we don't really see each other. The fight itself, when I threw a drink, ooh, not my finest moment, don't worry. I will not be tossing this one, and I still don't have a sugar daddy. Thank you.
Yes.
They hate each other. Shangela Lee R wants to know, how fun was it? Forgot about this. God, you've done so much. How fun was it getting to perform alongside SJP in Glee during the Let's Have a Kiki Turkey Lurkey Time mashup? Talk to me about that.
I can still do the dance today, okay? Because I can tell y'all, let's have a Kiki.
Yeah.
I want to have a Kiki. Lock the doors tight, very tight. She was amazing, fabulous. I was so excited when she walked into the rehearsal because they didn't tell us she was a special guest. So they come into the rehearsal room, they're like, and I saw her, and I was, you know, I'm the ultimate Carrie fan. Plus, you know, I feel like I'm living my New York dream right now. And seeing her, she was the nicest person. Everything you would want out of a celebrity when you met them in person, she is that. She was so, like, sweet and loving. You know her. You're great friends. She has the biggest heart, and everything you see is everything you get. I love SJP.
Wow, that's great. You've done so much. Is there one I have to assume Star is Born was your absolute pinch me moment, but am I wrong? Or was it the Beyonce performance?
They're all big moments, you know? And so every one I'm always like, okay, this is the best part of the memoir I'm ever gonna write. Yeah. And then there's something else. Yeah. I think walking down the carpet for the Oscars, being the first drag person in drag to walk the Oscars, and being there with one of my best friends in the world, Jennifer Lewis. Yeah. And like having fun and just like being like, I came from Paris, Texas just dreaming about being maybe in a TV one day and like, ta-da. Yeah. So that was a pinch me, totally.
Good for you. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know, you too.
Honestly, 2 years.
It's been too
miss
long.
you, Vanderpump.
I know, we miss
kids. Yeah, I do.
Aw,
it's great to have you back in New York City.
I love
fun to be back in New York, right?
It's
After
so
the
fun.
pandemic.
First time I'm away from my daughter, but for you,
it's
worth it.
I appreciate it. I want to thank Scheana Shay, Shangela Pierce, Archie Gottsman. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.